Hello and a very warm welcome to 7Games TV. Today I'm going to show you the first big shooter of this year from Eidos. Let's see what it's worth. Today on 7Games TV, which skills does the latest part of the Conflict series have? We tested Conflict Denied Ops for you. A new part is supposed to go public. One of the best games of the last year hits the headlines called Mass Effect. It will be released for PC as well. Also in the news, Command & Conquer fans can look forward to it too. This is the total horror scenario for each and every one of us. A totally freaked out dictator reaches out for an atom bomb. And that is exactly what happens in our game for today, Conflict Denied Ops. But don't worry, we are going to be rescued by these two heroes of the CIA. May I introduce you to Lincoln Grace and Reggie Lang? They are an extremely cool duo that keeps the globe in law and order. The two guys armed to the teeth with weapons are specialists in the fight against terrorism and work for a sub-organization of the CIA. Their job is clear. The two heroes have to stop the plans of a mad dictator who want to use nuclear weapons. Our heroes will end up in 3 different continents. In the game you have to use the two soldiers in a strategic and clever way. They complement one another quite well. Reggie Lang is kind of a Rambo type figure and cares for the causes. Lincoln Grace gets rid of his enemies from a great distance by shooting them as a sniper. By the way, Grave is more experienced because he was brought into action at the Gulf War in Afghanistan, Panama and the Balkans. Our Rambo Reggie likes heavy missiles and is a specialist in computers. In the game, he organizes important computer-based data. It does not matter which one of the elite soldiers you like more, because you have to play with them both.
Conflict Denied Ops is all about cooperative play. Basically, it's the core focus of our entire game. And the player can play cooperatively whether they're playing on their own or with a friend at any one time.
There's total player freedom, so if you want to fight side by side, back to back, you can, or you can totally split up, go your own way. It's totally up to you how you play it.
Weapon 3, get your heads down.
Only teamwork helps in the game. In the scenes of a lone fighter, you only have to push a button and you can easily change the fighter. That is how you can adapt to new situations during the game. In close combat, we switch to Reggie Lang. To get rid of enemies with a rifle, we turn to Lincoln, who is able to shoot around the corner without visibility. In the course of the game, the weapons can be expanded. There's a practical bomb thrower, a shotgun muffler, as well as a bazooka with which we will crush some vehicles later on. However, the range of weapons is quite limited. You can choose an automatic weapon and a sniper gun. One of the highlights is certainly the scope with which you can shoot around corners. The mission cannot be accomplished without teamwork. That means you are required to switch between the two heroes. Pure snipers or bashers are out of place here. By the way, there's no team leader. While we were controlling the sniper, we sent the companion to a certain place to protect us from the enemy's fire.
Get on that
That is how you can get the protection when you are under fire, while you try to eliminate an enemy on the 3rd floor.
Go! Moving up.
If one of the combatants is close to his end, the other one is able to heal him with an injection. The missions are quite extensive and there are always usable wheelers around. There's no lack of action because of the constant granite explosions around you. You can even shoot at petrol cans or explosive gas bottles. However, that might help your comrade. Conflict Denied Ops is a more average part of the quite attractive series. Although the developers have created an impressive atmosphere by implementing orgies of explosions, it is just a moderate shooter. The computer graphic is not a milestone. The available multiplayer mode, Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch and Conquest are not convincing. Since Crysis and Call of Duty 4 have raised the bar, more than just a few features are necessary to convince the players.
Translate The symbols enigma. Expressions keep questioning.
Must take you back, bro. The grassy knoll, the white picket fence, Dallas 63.
Ghost 1, Bad Wolf is at the door.
Heard it was you shot JFK.
I was in kindergarten, and I'm not your damn bro.
Besides Conflict, Denied Ops, there's another big shooter coming out in the beginning of this year. I'm talking about Frontline Fuels of War.
Roger, no resistance yet.
The beta phase of Frontline's Fuel of War comes to an end, and we were right in the middle of the fighting. We were allowed to play 2 maps. The first was an oil field with lots of space for vehicles. The second was perfect for infantry house-to-house fighting. The game is real fun, even though it's just in the beta stage. Our first online fights with other testers were exciting. Attacking the enemy with a drone or a spy bot is especially innovative. For example, you hide behind a corner and send this small helicopter around. The selection of the weapons is hardly different in comparison with other games. There are some big guns for attacking vehicles and a rifle for close combat. And of course, friends of the sniper have not been forgotten. The maps that we've seen so far look pretty good. On the multiplayer cards, it's all about taking over the enemy's camp. The fighting takes place mostly at the Farrens, where the 2 opposing fields are. Frontline's Fuel of War is supposed to be completed by the end of February. Till then, Xbox 360 players should check out the demo on Xbox Live. Mass Effect will not only be available for the Xbox 360, but also for the PC. That is what Shane Kim from Microsoft announced in an interview. The version will already be released in May. Mass Effect was one of the biggest titles of the last year and was satisfactory all along the line. From May on, we will also wish the gamers on PC a lot of success while freeing the universe from despotic and disgusting machines. There will also be a new part of this successful game. The Pandemic Studios are tinkering with the successor of Lord of the Rings. Though the game has been announced recently, neither the date of release nor the game or other details have been made public. However, one thing is known: Electronic Arts is on board. Now it is official. Spore will go on sale in September 2008. The waiting has almost come to an end, said Will Wright, chief designer at Maxis. Supposedly, they are in a decisive phase right now. In Spore, the gamer can experience the entire evolution. He starts as a unicellular organism and can decide about the further development of his creature. Spore will be released in Europe on September 5th and comes out in the US on DS, PC and Mac 2 days later. Nintendo proclaims currently a record that has never ever been reached before. Since Super Smash Bros. Brawl has gone public in Japan on January 31st, 2008, it was sold 1,082,344 times, and that until February 10th. Super Smash Bros. Brawl has broken the limit of 1 million faster than any other Wii title before. Wii Fit needed 7 weeks for that. The game will be on sale in America at the beginning of March. It is made official. After 7 years, there's soon going to be another part of Red Alert. The third part is going to be released for PC, Xbox 360 and PS3. We remain true to the roots of Red Alert and simultaneously we add new elements like the campaign played in cooperation, said Chris Corey, executive producer of Red Alert 2. There's no date of publication yet, but there's already a first digital video. Unfortunately, without in-game scenes. World in Conflict was one of the best titles in 2007. The developers may have also realized. Therefore, they announced a game console version. From now on, PS3 and Xbox owners can look forward to the strategic super game. World in Conflict is supposed to be on sale in autumn. By the way, you do not have to build up a base here, but you can start right away with the troops, helicopters and tanks that are prepared. This is it for today. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you next week. Goodbye.